Said you don't let me right my wrong, so I had to write this song. I can't imagine living life alone. Can't see you with no other guys, oh no. You can't even look me in my eyes and tell me you don't care for me and you will not be there for me again. I just wanna hold you on your thighs and
I said, yo, oh, it's your boy Mike Bills, man, and we back at it, we back at it. Topic for today is NBA trade deadline. Yes. Now, I thought this trade deadline was going to be one of the worst ones of all time, you feel me? It felt like nothing was happening in the last 2 days, and then Wednesday, everything just started dropping, you feel me? Everything just started dropping out of nowhere. Now, did Giannis get moved? No, he did not. Did Ja Morant get moved? No, he did not. Did Draymond Green get moved? No, he did not. But we still got some marquee trades, you feel me? The number one biggest trade we got this trade deadline was James Harden being traded for Darius Garland. Yes. James Harden is now on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Darius Garland is now on the LA Clippers. What are my thoughts? I like it. I honestly like it. You feel me? I feel like the Clippers, even though they was on a nice little winning streak, James Harden was on his last year deal. He was 35 years old. You feel me? So I'm picking up a young point guard like Darius Garland and giving him his own team. Finally, that's not a problem. I have no problem with that. Now, the pushback is, Darius Garland, you are in the Western Conference. You look at the guards in the Western Conference, you're not even sniffing them. No disrespect. You're not sniffing them. Shea, Luka, Ant-Man, AR, Stephen Curry. Like, you're not even sniffing them. You feel me? You're not sniffing them. So, Darius Garland, let's see if you can make a nice little leap. Let's see if you can make a little leap and remain in the All-Star conversation. Because now you're in the Western Conference, you're going to get snubbed. Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, feel me? Ja Morant. There's a bunch of niggas better than you right now, respectfully. But I like the move for both parties. Cleveland, on the other hand, they wasn't doing a bunch of nothing. They picked up James Harden. He's going to make them good the regular season. When the playoffs come, I don't know. They have Spider Mitchell for that. Spider Mitchell is a better playoff player than James Harden is. But you're going to need James Harden. You feel me? James Harden can't be having 9 points in the playoffs. He can't be doing that. You feel me? But he is a better facilitator than Donovan Mitchell. Way better facilitator. So now Donovan Mitchell only got to focus on scoring. You don't got to focus on passing, doing none of that. Just focus on scoring the ball, Donovan Mitchell. Let's see what happens when the playoffs start. Another team that made a marquee trade, the Washington Wizards. They picked up Anthony Davis after picking up Trae Young. I expect neither one of them to play this year. If I'm the Wizards, I'm bitching Trae Young and AD the whole year. The whole year I'm bitching them. You feel me? Let's come back next year with them fully healthy and see what we got. Does this make them a championship team? No. AD's about to be in year 15. 15. He's had multiple injuries before his 15th year. So I'm not expecting the Wizards to do anything. I do like them buying in on superstars, though. Y'all was in the lottery for the last 5 years. That shit ain't work out. Let's try to buy some superstars and see where that gets us. You feel me? They traded for AD and D'Lo. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at the Wizards. You feel me? Let's see what they got going on. The Boston Celtics traded Ant Simons for Vucevic from Chicago. That's a good trade. I like that. I feel like Boston always needs a good big. They always need that. Whether it was Bill Russell, Robert Parrish, Kevin Garnett, Kevin McHale, Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford. They need a good big in Boston. Boston needs a good big. You feel me? They need a good big. And Jaylen Brown's going crazy this year. I like that move for them. Who else? Most of the trades came in the Eastern Conference. I'm not going to lie. The Knicks picked up Alvarado from the Pelicans. I love that deal. He was born in New York. And him and Jalen Brunson is complete opposites. Jalen Brunson is offensively scoring. Alvarado's defensively minded. You feel me? Perfect match. And now they got Deuce McBride out into the playoffs, so they're going to need a backup point guard. Great move for the Knicks. And it's give them some extra toughness. Shout out to Alvarado. The Pacers picked up Zubac from the Clippers. All they gave up was Ben Mathurin. I feel like the Pacers know that they got Nembhard and Tyrese Halliburton. Those are our backcourt. You feel me? Them picking up Zubac is a big move now. Now they got Zubac to go with Siakam, and then they got Halliburton coming back next year. They're going to be a problem. I'm not going to lie. They're going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem. I like that. I like that, Indiana. I like that. They trying to still remain a championship team. I like that. I like that. The only moves we got in the Western Conference was Porzingis went to the Warriors for Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield. It makes Golden State bigger now. It definitely makes them bigger. Now Golden State can play Stephen Curry. Damn, Jimmy Butler's injured. Stephen Curry, I guess Moody, Draymond at the small forward, Porzingis at the power forward, and Al Horford at the center. This probably be the first time since Kevin Durant Golden State can go big. You feel me? Golden State can literally go big now. You feel me? They did not trade Podziemski. I don't know why. They do not want to move on from Podziemski, but they finally got rid of Kuminga. That's a plus. That's definitely a plus. Does this make Golden State better? No. I thought Golden State needed to get Giannis. They didn't get Giannis. This kind of makes them not worse, but it keeps them right there below 500, in my opinion. And then the Lakers picked up Luke Kennard for Gabe Vincent. I like it. I'm not going to lie. Luke Kennard is a shooter. The Lakers need a shooter. I feel like the Lakers is perfect to move on from LeBron James right now. They are perfect to move on from LeBron James. They better re-sign Austin Reeves. They got Luka, and they got Luke Kennard. They can be the white Lakers. Make this the white Lakers, you feel me? Get rid of LeBron, let him go to Cleveland or whatever. But they have a nice little backcourt to move on from LeBron James, you feel me? Get any type of big that can just dunk, Aiden or anybody else. The Lakers is going to be a problem. Not this year. But post-LeBron, the Lakers have an identity. I like that. They have an identity. The Warriors do not have an identity after Stephen Curry. They do not. The Lakers have an identity after LeBron James leaves. I like that. Chris Paul on the Raptors. I don't know if he's going to stay there. I hope he do. This would be the first time Chris Paul's in the Eastern Conference out of his 17, 21 career, wherever long it's been. I would love Chris Paul to stay on the Raptors, but they might move him. You feel me? Either way, the Eastern Conference got a lot better for this year and for the next year when everybody come back. When Tatum come back, when Tyrese Halliburton come back, the Eastern Conference is going to be a problem. I ain't going to lie. It's going to be a problem. The Eastern Conference definitely made a few moves and shaking some shit up. I like it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.